Well, I guess I better start things off by apologizing for no video last Friday. But if you follow us on Instagram, then you'll know that my sister got married on Friday. And I apologize, but family stuff like that takes priority over anything in life. And I did mention that to a few people that were asking. So that's why I was gone last Friday. But it's Monday, we're back. And it's a sad day, and maybe the title of the video, I'm not sure what it's gonna be just yet, but I got a lot of thinking to do today while I'm packing up the Warrior 1800 and sending it out on its way. So tools of the trade today are going to be this shovel. First things first, packing this unit up is getting all the stuff out of the back here. Now, this unit obviously was on rental because it's going back. We paid a monthly rental fee on it. It's actually working with Dad today. He's in the loader right now. We're super swamped with work, and this was kind of a last minute thing. I have pressure wash guys coming this morning at between 9 and 10 o'clock to give this thing a wash. I don't want to send it back all dirty, and they were nice enough to give us some extra time with it. Okay. We got everything all cleaned out. What I'm gonna do now is go down, crank this main drive on, turn the screener, the stacker on, and all that dirt will come out. I'm out of breath. What a good start to the morning. Whew. Okay, next up, we gotta take this ramp out and take the jersey barrier that's leaning up against the control panel out, and then we can move the actual unit and walk it out. Okay, we're in the John Deere now. Ideally, I wouldn't be using a bulldozer to do this. Ideally, I'd be using a shovel. We gotta take out the ramp and move some stuff around. That's why we're using the John Deere. Yeah, baby. Bulldozers are so rough.
We hit the club like Titleist, turned up like nihilist. It's good for us like vitamins. Feed the beast, she a lioness. Limited living for weeks. Look at us feeling alive. Look at us feeling at ease, and it's really a vibe. Tending it, sending it wide. She like a gym with the lime. I'm in with the mind. Perk the antenna in mind. Certain she's sending me signs, and I send them in kind.
Now we gotta walk this back. I've never walked it. I'm not sure, but we're gonna try. I believe it's these ones because it has a picture here. Like down is tracks and up is the feeder.
To tell us about how his wife and his business is and give him his tips. Stepping up.
Okay, we got this moved. Now I'm just waiting on the pressure wash guys. They're coming in. Power screen, if you're watching this, I did something funny, and whoever gets this machine next, there's a little Chemway Construction sticker hidden on it. But the person that finds that wins a little gift basket with a bunch of stuff in it. All right, so it's about that time. I don't really have the right tools to move this old screener. When I say old, I mean our old faithful Commander 510. So this dyed diesel tank is actually supplying this entire machine with fuel. Problem is it's on pallet forks, but if you remember from this morning, we don't have anything with pallets on it. But I think that that's last. So what I'm gonna do is disconnect everything. Then my old man's gonna come over in the loader. We're gonna hook up to this thing, and hopefully the loader has enough jam in it. We're gonna lift it up, pull it over, and then drag it over to its new home. And hopefully in another hour or so, I'm screening up soil. I wanna go up there and fix that flag. It's kind of a race against time right now because of the weather, and if anyone, is in, more northern climates, near this time of year, you don't really get to pick and choose your days. You just have to go with what the weather's doing, and it's sunny today and tomorrow is not sunny, so we have to screen.
A poor flag.
Canadian and proud. Okay, let's hook a chain up to this and let's do it. Let's just do it. Oh, wow! That's why you're always supposed to be tied in, folks. I always tell my guys, do as I say, not as I do. Okay, we're moving this secondary fuel tank now. Okay, and I gotta bring this pallet back over. Okay, this is always kind of the scary part. This thing is incredibly freaking heavy. But the plan is to lift it and bring it out to the new spot. Hopefully that works. You wanna hook it to the corner first? Okay, so Dad went the wrong way with it. I wanted him to go, and I wanted him to go left, but he went right, so we'll just drop it and rechain it. All right, let's try this now.
Okay, well, we got her into spot.
This screener is a little bit different than the other one. You have to make sure it's really, really level. What we'll do is we'll pop the old level on it, check it, and then we'll have to drop these pins in those pads. Yeah, this side can come up a bit.
All right, we're in place. So I lost all my help. We got this where we want to sit it.
I did level it out. Everything's sitting level. I just need to figure out how to get these legs down. I forget. Not easy by yourself, but I'm not gonna complain. Time to hook this frickin' thing back up. Our original tank, we were having issues with it when it was running. It was bogging down, so we figured there was dirt in the tank. So we ended up just switching to doing this. This is just an old slip tank out of one of our old trucks. This is the return line in my that I'm doing right now. It just goes down in here, and then this is the actual sucker line. So anyways, I dumped these lines down into here, just like that, and that's how we do it. Nothing special, nothing fancy. Hopefully it starts. Hold the green, turn the key. Hold the green, turn the key. It's a dance. Oh, like a rock. What's that Chevy commercial? Oh, like a rock.
Chevrolet Power Screen. Wow, baby. She's on. I just moved these legs. So I was just moving these ones so the back touched. But I don't think it did. So what we will do is lift them back up, put blocks underneath, and drop back down. That's where it's going, that hook right here. Okay, we got everything fired up. It's not 100%, but I wasn't ending today on a bad note. I want to end today with a bucket going through. Hopefully we can reach. I'll just tell Andrew, he actually just got back. Almost forgot the chain. We're loading from this side because we don't have a ramp built right now. This makes me so much more happy ending today on a great note. Look at this dirt coming off of it. Oh, baby. That is awesome. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, she's all loaded up. She's heading out. Look at that nice rig. That's a beautiful Peterbilt. Everyone say bye-bye. Okay, well I guess it's time in the video to kind of just explain my plan a little bit and not bore you guys with it, but topsoil was something that I set out 3 years ago, 4 years ago I guess actually, to sell a bunch of soil in the yard. And the goal for me with topsoil was always to make enough room in the yard, sell all the dirt in the yard so that we can then build a commercial property here, commercial building, you know, 20,000 square foot building, office spaces, garage spaces, much like something over there, but newer and possibly bigger. We ended up hitting that goal, and we did do that, and honestly everybody who played a role in topsoil absolutely killed it this year. But then it left me with me thinking, what's the next step for me? What's the next thing? You know, I had basically two options, and that's how I look at life. There's always one option and then there's another one. There's never three options. So option one would be to ramp up, invest in a massive field, buy a bunch of acres of land that has a bunch of dirt on it, and screen that dirt and sell it and import my dirt here or move my operation to wherever I bought the property. And the other option, the option that I'm going with, is I have the property, I have the land, I have an awesome location here where we are in the West End, Ottawa, and do what the plan was from the very start. The dirt's all sold, we made our money on it, time to build a shop and move on. Regardless, whichever one of those options I was going, it's gonna put me in a massive amount of debt. Doing something like that is obviously, I will be looking for investors to come in on me. It's gonna be, you know, it could be $2.5 million just to build this project that I wanna do. But it's something that I'm going to do. Which is why I wanna leave you guys with this. When I first started doing topsoil, a lot of people told me I couldn't compete with anybody around here. There was already 5 depots. There was already 5 people on this road that was selling topsoil to contractors and whatnot. Well, we managed to move tens of thousands of cubic yards of soil, turn a profit, and hit our goal. One thing that I'm a big fan of in business is never settling. Just because I've been known for topsoil and been doing topsoil for the past 4 years doesn't mean I have to keep doing that. I don't want to limit myself to just topsoil. I want to move on to the next thing, the next big thing that will help me launch myself to something even bigger after that. I'm young. If you're listening to this, and majority of you guys watching are between 18 and 35, learn from me. Don't let people put a cap on what you do. If you want to get out there and you want to make some money and you want to do something, and then after a couple years of doing it, you're like, hey, I've hit my goal, I made my money, time to go on to something else. What isn't okay is if now the screener's gone, we're just having this, and I said, well, I'll dial back and just coast and not get into anything else. I'm not a fan of that. I'm always a fan of going to the bigger and the better. So that's the plan for me. So as I walk around the yard, I'm left with nothing but smiles, good times, and good memories. Topsoil will still be made at this yard. I'll still be making topsoil, always. I'm just not after chasing to become the biggest and baddest topsoil producer. We've already been there and we've done that. Now it's time to move on to the next thing and show you guys watching the journey of what happens next. We're doing projects out right now that we've never done. We're doing stuff that we've never seen. So rest assured, you guys will still be seeing topsoil content. Do not worry about that. We have our favorite machine right now, and if you follow us on Instagram, you'll know that yesterday I got this fired up. On watching this video, you'll know that we got it fired up. I have to head down right now and go see the boys down on the job site. We're doing the flood wall. The topsoil video that I promised you guys a while back, that footage is all still together. We will be posting that. Things have just been super busy. Again, I appreciate you guys so much for following along in this journey, and I just can't wait for you guys to see where we're headed next. As always, have a good one and take care. And of course, I didn't forget about you guys, the true patriots of the channel that watch the entire videos to the very end, which is right now. Oh, I got something to show you guys, actually, the true patriots. Sometimes you just gotta ask yourself, if you guys watch the entire video to the very end, I want you guys to comment down below, not a goodbye, but a see you later. Why not a goodbye, but a see you later? Well, we might possibly be seeing that Warrior 1800 here next summer, depending on soil quantities and what we're doing and where my mind goes. So if you guys watch the entire video to the very end, comment down below, not a goodbye, but a see you later, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one.